Hello.
Anthony, so I just need one more beer and I'll be good. Chris, who are the referees? You? TC? Marie. Okay, where are you from? Oh, Dunedin. What's your name, Marie? So. Who are you? Are you in category one? Who's the third one? Who's John? You all cat one. He's red cat two then. Are you category two, red? So red is category two. Oh, we're backwards of idea. Oh, that's real. That's real petty of us.
Sorry, can I adjust your tie?
So here's one. So Serena, Etienne, and who?
Yushin got bumped.
To Drury.
Yeah.
Oh no, who's always Drury? Wait, are you cat one?
Two.
Oh, so he's putting the blue tie.
Yeah. Because Mary refused to fly out. Oh, Mary. Love her.
So who's the jury? Etienne, Serena, and Nolene. Testing. Is this on? It is. Good man.
Another smaller glass.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2019 Melbourne Pro Show here at the Melbourne Fitness Expo. Ooh, this is cutting in and out already. Is that good? No problem? Oh, there we go. So welcome to the 2019 Pro Show. We are 1.5 minutes away from getting started. We have... Yeah, it keeps losing on the speaker, in and out of the speaker. That's really strange. Okay. Okay, we are a minute away from getting underway. We have 9 of the best lifters from Australia and the Oceania competing tonight. What if this is worse? All right, play around. I'm just going to talk. Start again. Start again. Should I play with that one? That one works. One working. Maybe it's because I was walking around. Is it better here? Is it working now? Is this okay? All right, start again. So welcome to the 2019 Melbourne Fitness Show. The Pro Show, Saturday evening. We've got, I think, 9 of the best lifters, including 1 bench only, competing tonight in a special Saturday evening edition of Powerlifting Australia's Melbourne Fitness Expo weekend. We are about to get underway. Before we do that, I'm going to quickly introduce our referees. Right referee from Dunedin, New Zealand. I've already forgotten her name. Marie Soph. Round of applause. Left referee from Melbourne, Katrina Evans. And our chief referee will be John Tran. We have a jury of Julian and Serena Perry from Tauranga, New Zealand. Wave. Okay, cool. And Yi Chen from Chengdu, China. So we have a jury of 3 international level referees as well as 3 referees adjudicating today's session. Our first lifter will be Megan Reid. We have 151 kilos on the bar. And the bar is loaded for Megan. Let's give her a round of applause as she comes out here for her opening squat attempt. Bar loaded. 151. So Megan's in at the 72 kilo class, followed by Nolene, Victor, Jackson, and Taggart Duburiya of Nauru. All right, let's give Megan a round of applause as she comes out here. 151 kilos on the opening attempt. It's a double body weight opening squat. 151 kilo. Beautiful opening attempt by Megan, as expected. And we've got 3 white lights, and good lift. Megan will be followed by Nolene Kingi at 177 kilos. Yeah, we got a cheer squad for Nolene. Nolene rode her car off a week ago, so she's going to need a bit of love tonight. 177 kilos on the bar. She's competing in the 100 kilo category. Bar loaded for Nolene. Give her a round of applause as she comes out here. Come on, Nol. Nolene, 2-time Australian powerlifting champion in the 100 kilo category. Nice opening attempt for Nolene. Referees agree. White lights across the board. All right, next lifter, the first male of the session, Victor Liu in the 85 class. 213 kilo opening attempt. Victor, a very accomplished powerlifter. Numerous international level meets under his belt. His opening lift tonight, 213 kilos in the 85 kilo category. He'll be followed by Jackson Myles, Taggart Duburiya, Angin Gadabu, Anthony Krznar, and Joe Whittaker. We've got the racks in for Victor Liu. 213 kilos. The bar is centered. And the bar is loaded for Vic. Give him a round of applause as it comes out here. Oh, that's a nice, easy opening attempt. Very good lift. And it's 3 white lights. All right, next, a bar load, 240 kilos. This is for Jackson Myles. Previously living in rural New South Wales, Jackson's recently moved to Melbourne. Has been training out of Melbourne Strength Culture, Powerlifting Australia affiliated club. And this is his first competition in a little while after suffering some previous injury, patella tendonitis, I believe. So he's looking to come out here, make a statement in the 105 class. Some impressive training recently. And we're looking forward to seeing what he puts out tonight. First off, 240 kilos, bar loaded, bar loaded. For the MSC boy, Jackson Myles. Round of applause as he comes out for Jackson. This is 240 kilos as an opening lift. Jackson weighed in at 104.8. 104. The silverback. Very tidy walkout. Chief referee John gives him the signal. Hits depth, stands up easily. That's a nice looking opening attempt. Clinical execution. And he's rewarded with 3 white lights. Very good lift. Ladies and gents, that was 100 kilo Jackson Myles with 240 as an opener. You're about to see Taggart Duburiya of Nauru at only 83 kilos body weight with a 245 opening attempt. This is pushing triple body weight, almost triple body weight as an opening attempt squat. Of course, this event is being run as a regular, bar is loaded, as a regular powerlifting contest. Each lifter is given 3 attempts. Bar's loaded. Start the clock, please. Bar is loaded. So each lifter is being given 3 attempts. This is the opening round. Taggart Duburiya, 245. He's travelled here from Nauru. Give him a round of applause. He's coached by Nauru team coach Jason Wharton. To be followed by Angin Gadabu, Anthony Krznar, and Joseph Whittaker.
What Joe Whittaker needs. So we're going to have to use some weights in the back. Yeah. But Melbourne, you don't have a great pace. So we're going to do some quick maths. And yeah, you can do it. Yeah, I'll let Tony know as well.
And that's a good looking lift. And that's yes, good lift for Taggart. So 245. Next bar load is now 250. We've got 250 kilos for Angin Gadabu. Bar loaded at 250 kilos. Bar is loaded, yes. And he gets a squat signal with 9 seconds on the clock. Looks good. And unfortunately, it's going to be a no lift. 3 red lights. It's a no lift from our referees. Is that for depth? Yeah, depth. Three positive head shakes. So it's going to be a no lift. 3 red lights from all of our referees. The next bar load is going to be 260 kilos. Interesting story here. We've got Anthony Krznar lifting. He's filling in the place of Jason Clark. Jason, one of Australia's top lifters. Currently Australia's #1 ranked lifter from Queensland. Unfortunately, wasn't able to make it tonight, so on very short notice, we have Anthony Krznar taking to the platform in his place. Literally a 3 hours notice, so let's give him a round of applause as he comes out here. He's had a full training week, absolutely no deload. He's trained 3 times today. Now he's got the bar loaded at 260 kilos. Let's go.
But that's his first attempt.
Yeah, we got plenty. We got enough. And it's a very smooth attempt. We got 3 white lights on the board. Alrighty, next bar load we've got is Joseph Whittaker. Now, we actually do not have enough red plates for Joe Whittaker, so we're going to have to stack the plates using all the smaller ones. So we've got 5 reds, a blue, a yellow. We need a yellow on top of a blue, and a 2.5. That's for 350. So 5 reds is 270. A blue makes it 315, a yellow makes it 345, and a 2.5 makes it 350. This is a 350 kilo opener for Joseph Whittaker from New Zealand. 5 reds, blue, yellow, 2.5. That should be correctly loaded. And this is an opening attempt for Joe Whittaker. Bar is loaded for Joe. Oh, yeah, that's a nice opening attempt for Joseph Whittaker. 350 kilos. And that's a good lift, 3 white lights. Joe's coming off 11 weeks ago, having competed at the Pacific Invitational in Shanghai, China. And he's out here tonight competing at the Pro Show. All right, that concludes round 1. We're going to step into round 2 now. First off, Megan Reid, 157 kilos, 157. Now, if you remember earlier this evening, Megan was successful at 151. This is a 6 kilo increase. So a successful first round of squats. Everyone making their opening lift except Angin Gadabu, who missed on depth. So we're going to try to consolidate that with a good round of lifting now. Looks like Megan's gone 157. Nolene at 190. We have Victor nominating 227. And bar is loaded. Bar is loaded for Megan Reid. This is a huge lift. 157 at only 72 kilos. Come on. Ladies and gents, give him a round of applause. And it's a nice attempt. 3 white lights. 2 out of 2. Coach Robert consults with the lifter to figure out what they should attempt on the next attempt. Frantically scribbles onto the attempt card. We might see over 160 on the next lift. For now, Nolene Kingi, this is 190. 3 reds, white, and 2.5 each side. Nolene's best squat is 200 kilos. So she's coming towards her best lift ever. Bar is loaded now. Bar is loaded for Nolene. Now, Nolene Kingi, bar loaded 190. She's followed by Victor Liu, both athletes of Melbourne University Powerlifting Club. That's a really strong lift by Nolene. And it's 3 white lights. So good lifting so far from the Melbourne University crew. Next up is Victor Liu. So these 3 last lifters, Megan, Nolene, and Victor, all train out of Melbourne University Powerlifting Club, one of Melbourne's premier powerlifting clubs. Victor, 227, 500 pounds. To be followed by Angin Gadabu, Taggart Duburiya, Jackson Myles. Bar loaded for Victor. 14 kilo increase on the opening lift. Let's give Victor a round of applause as he steps out. Come on. Now, you might notice that in the opening attempt, Victor opted to have the racks in. But now we've got the racks out, so small change here. Perhaps to fit his frame in the rack a little better. Oh, that's a very smooth attempt. Just like his opening attempt, really speedy, dynamic, and it's 3 white lights. Good lifting. Okay, we're loading the bar now to 250 kilos. This is Angin Gadabu. Angin was unfortunately unsuccessful at 250 kilos in his opening lift. And ladies and gents that have been around powerlifting bar loaded, you'll know that after a lift, you're not allowed to attempt a weight that's lighter. So he can't go backwards. He has to take the same weight, which is what he's chosen to do. So let's give him a round of applause. He needs this lift to get on the scoreboard. 250 kgs as an opening attempt. Now he's taking in the second round. Needs this lift to get on the board. And if he gets this, then he has room to add to that in the next attempt and really build a total. Angin will be followed by Taggart, Jackson, Anthony, and the big New Zealander, Joseph Whittaker. A little deeper and a little grindier, as you might expect, but I think it's good. It's 2 white lights. So side referee, New Zealander, Marie Soph, deeming that a no lift, but overall 2 white lights. So majority rules, and it is a good lift, and he's on the board. Now to follow him, countryman Taggart Duburiya, bar loaded at 255. Bar is loaded. So we have 2 Nauruan lifters joining us tonight in our pro show event in Angin Gadabu and Taggart Duburiya. Right now, we've got 255 kilos at only 84 kilos body weight. Well over triple body weight. Very tidy lift off, strong walkout. Stands up really upright. And a little slow, but very stable, importantly. And it's going to be a good lift. Yes, 3 white lights. Great lift. So he adds 10 kilos to his previous attempt of 245. Probably has another 5 kilos left in him. And Coach Jason's making up his decision with a little consultation from the lifter. For now, 260 kilos. You notice Tony Reinmuth, chief spotter of this afternoon session, this evening session. Recent world champion and 400 kilo squatter. Keeping our lifters safe. For now, bar loaded, Jackson Myles, 260 kgs. This is 573 pounds. Let's go, Jackson. This is a 20 kilo jump from his opening attempt. His opening attempt was very strong, very stable. Strong enough that he's adding 20 kgs to the lift. 260 kilos. There's a great display of lifting. Great rhythm and really good speed out of the hole. That's a good lift, I think. Referees are going to say 3 white lights for Jackson. So he adds 20 kilos to the lift, and he looks like he's never left. He's lifting like an absolute seasoned veteran. Our next lifter, Anthony Krznar, 282 kilos. Bar loaded for Anthony. Yep, bar is loaded. Anthony's head coach of Apex Powerlifting, one of Melbourne's affiliated clubs with Powerlifting Australia. And he's out here putting on a show. This is 282 kilos. Thunders. What? Thanks, bro. Try not to be annoying. It's a hard part. You want to be... Oh, yeah, that's a nice lift. 282 kilos. Easy as anything. 3 white lights. All right, we've got 370 kilos on the bar.
5 reds, blue, white, yellow, green. So everything. 5 reds, blue, yellow, green, 2.5.
All right, our next lifter is Joseph Whittaker. We're just making sure this bar is going to be loaded correctly. Green and a 2.5. So no white, no white. No white. So 5 reds, blue, yellow, green, 2.5. That's 310, 340, 360, 370. 2.5 and a collar, that's it. None of the little plates. Other than the 2.5. Double check that's loaded the same on both sides for me, TK, but that should be 370 kilos. And this is a 20 kilo increase from Joe Whittaker's opening attempt. Bar is loaded for Joseph Whittaker. Give him a round of applause as it comes out here. We're running out of plates on the bar for the big man from New Zealand. $15 seconds left on the clock of the squat signal. Come on, Joe, push it out. Really smooth attempt. Did a really good job, if you notice, halfway up the lift. He shifted his position, got his weight under the bar again, and he stands up and rewarded with 3 white lights. We've got the 3rd round of squats coming up. And the first lifter in the 3rd round will be Megan Reid. So let's, we've got to click squat 3. Megan Reid, 160 kilos as a 3rd attempt. And the bar is loaded. This is 160 kilos for Megan Reid. And a really good fight there by Megan Reid. That's a good lift at 160 kilos. All right, ladies and gents, we've got Nolene Kingi. Now, if you remember earlier in the evening, I mentioned that Nolene's best squat ever in her illustrious powerlifting career is a 200 kilo squat. And we see the bar now being loaded to 201. So this is a personal best attempt for Nolene. She's coming out here at the Pro Show to put on her best attempt she's ever taken on her back. Over double body weight in the squat. Two-time Australian champion Nolene Kingi. Bar loaded. Let's give her a round of applause as she comes out here. It's 3 white lights. PB attempt from Nolene Kingi. 201 kilos. Way to go. All right, next lifter now is Victor Liu. He's taken 235. So if you were paying attention earlier, his 227 second attempt was really good. He's now going up 8 kilos. We've got a loaded bar. Bar is loaded now for Victor. Bar is loaded. Give him a round of applause as he comes out here. Smooth attempt, and it's 3 white lights as Robert peers over the TV screen as he realizes that the white light screen is a little bit difficult to see. But it's a good lift, and Victor's 3 out of 3. Alrighty, we've got 265 kilos, so there's another 10 kilo increase for Taggart Duburiya. If you remember his second attempt, it wasn't very fast, but as I said, it was very stable. Will that stability give him another 10 kilos on the lift? We're about to find out. We're going to center the bar. And the bar is loaded for Taggart Duburiya. 265 from Nauru. The little-known lifter. He's been competing for about 6 years. I remember first seeing him in 2013. Let's give him a round of applause. 265, Taggart Duburiya. Oh, yeah. All right, we've got 200. That was a. Is that a good lift? Yeah, no lift. 265, no lift.
Frank Tassie tomorrow is going to be the same. He's opening with like 280 or something. Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, that's fine.
280's all right, yeah. All righty, bar loaded now for 270. Angin Gadabu. All right, so we're going to start the clock. Yeah, that's it. Bar's loaded now for Angin Gadabu. 270 kilos. And if you're looking at the score sheet, ladies and gents, we've got Joe Whittaker coming out here in a few moments with 385. I've literally spent the last 5 minutes trying to do the maths as to how we're going to load that because we're running out of plates. I think I've got it. 2 plus 2. Quick maths. Okay, Angin missed his opening lift at 250. Got it on the second, and now he's taken a 20 kg jump. So he's got some kilos that he wants to make up on his total. And a little bit too heavy there. The spotters are very quick to take that. Round of applause to the lifter and the spotters, keeping him very safe as he comes off the platform. Okay, 3 lifts left. This is Jackson Myles. Jackson 275. This is 5 red plates aside. So he's joining the big boys. We're running out of plates. All the red plates are on the bar now. 275 kilos, 606 pounds it should be. Bar loaded for Jackson. Third attempt, 275 kilos, followed by Anthony Krznar at 300. And dwarfing the field, Joe Whittaker at 385. Oh, that's a nice, smooth attempt. I think he's going to be 3 out of 3. The referees say 3 white lights. Good lift for Jackson. It's like he never missed a beat. 275 for Jackson Myles. Okay, next up, we've got Anthony Krznar. If you missed the story earlier, Anthony was asked only a few hours ago, literally 3 hours ago, if he could compete tonight to fill in for Jason Clark, Australia's #1 ranked 94 kg. So after performing 300 kilo for 4 rep at the Muscle Beach next door, he said, let's chuck on a soft suit, let's put 660 pounds on the bar, and let's squat. Bar loaded, Anthony Krznar, 300 kilos. He's out here to put on a show. Give him a round of applause. Very smooth descent, and he pushes that out very smoothly. Good lift. Let's have a look what the referees think. And they agree, 3 white lights. Good lift. All right, next bar load, we've got 5 reds and a blue. So we've got Joe Whittaker coming out here, and I'm going to double check that the bar is loaded correctly because it can be very confusing. So we need 5 reds and a blue and a yellow. And a green. And a white. So that should be 310, 340, 360, 370. Yeah, and a 2.5. 375. We need a 2, so we need a little blue one. And a little white one as well. So this should be 385. So that's 340, 360, 370, 375, 380, 385. That's 385 kilos for Joseph Whittaker as he comes out here squatting the entire rack of weights that we've got for him. Our chief referees double-checked that that's correct. And the bar is loaded for Joe Whittaker. 385 kilos on the bar. Every plate in the room is on the bar, and he's going to bend his knees under it. He's joined us all the way from New Zealand. Let's give him a round of applause. Joseph Whittaker, come on. Come on, Joe. He braces well. Hits the hole. Come on, Joe. You got it. You got it. And the spotters catch 385 like it's nothing. Give them a round of applause. And give Joe a round of applause as he comes off the platform. And that's a really good session of squats. We had some amazing lifts there. Joe Whittaker taking the entire stack of weights. Jackson Myles hitting 275 kilos on a third attempt. Anthony Krznar with a 661-pound squat off 3 hours' notice. Yes, please. We're going to take a 20-minute break. Our lifter's going to get warmed up for the bench press. our TCs and technicals are going to have a bathroom break. And we'll be back in 20 minutes. The clock's right here. Don't go anywhere. Definitely don't go to the ICN. And we'll see you back here in 20 minutes. I am joking, of course. We at Powerlifting Australia love the ICN. All right, ladies and gents, it's been a great evening of squats. We're going to start loading the bar up for bench press. We've got about 17 minutes left from before we bench press. Before we do, we've got a special treat. We've got one of Australia's best lifters in the house, Liz Craven. Let's give Liz a round of applause. How you going, Liz?
I'm good. How are you going?
I'm really tired, but I'm excited because we've got some exciting lifts to come in the deadlifts. But we've got a bit of a break now, which is really good. And bench press, of course. What are you doing in Melbourne?
I'm here to talk to Julian and to show my face for Powerlifting Australia.
Okay, a little bit of networking and just showing your face. And who's Julian? Julian's the German guy over there. Everyone wave at Julian.
Julian did that awesome video on our social media today, didn't he?
Yeah, so Julian's doing a lot of our media today, and Liz is here doing a bit of filming with him, I think. Yeah. Excellent. What have you thought about the lifting so far?
Well, I think it's amazing what Anthony just did, and I'm glad I came to see the last of Joe's squats. And that's all I saw. But yay, lifting.
How do you think you would go if you were given 3 hours notice and had to compete?
I don't think I'd do it.
Well, you compete almost every session. You up here 8 every session, okay? All right, well, thanks for coming on and saying hello to everyone.
Maybe I'll do deadlift only.
Maybe you can do deadlift only on a bendy bar. Yeah, all right. So thanks to Liz for coming up here. We've got about 15 minutes and bench press to follow, so thanks. We have 11 minutes left till lifting starts. Our first lifter will be Megan Reid. We have a extra lifter taking part in this session. If you've been to many Powerlifting Australia contests before, especially our invitational and pro show style events, you may have seen this lifter. He goes by the name Terry San Fato. And he'll be bench pressing. So he's competing in the bench press only. No squats or deadlifts. Because this man is 3/4 upper body, 1/4 legs. And his opening bench press is 260 kilos. I haven't even squatted that weight yet, and he's going to bench press it as an opening attempt. So you don't want to miss that. We've got about 10 minutes left till lifting starts. So if you need to use the bathroom, go ahead, grab a coffee. They're outside. Grab a cider from the bar next door. And you're about to witness some really good lifting. 10 minutes till lifting starts. Alrighty, ladies and gents, we are 1 minute away from getting started. We're going to need our referees and jury people into position. First lifter, Megan Reid at 85 kilos, to be followed by Nolene Kingi at 102 kilos. Three, two, one. The bar is loaded for Megan Reid, 85 kilos. Give her a round of applause as she comes out. For the opening bench, she went 3 out of 3 on the squats, finishing at 160 kilos. All right, if you look to the left of the platform, you'll see a clock running. The lifter has 1 minute to make the start signal on the lift. So Megan, you've got 30 seconds. You've still got time. 30 seconds on the clock. 26 seconds. So you've still got time. We're going to quickly check the rack height sheet. Start the clock. Restart the clock. Restart the clock. Bar loaded now. Okay, small error in the rack height. All right, so dodged a bullet there. The rack height was on the wrong height, so she gets a restart of the clock. Oh, easy opening attempt. And it's a good lift. White lights at 85. Okay, next lifter, Nolene Kingi, 102 kilos. Nolene had a great squat session, 3 out of 3, finishing on 201 kilos. A personal best for her. All right, bar low. Oh, no, not yet, not yet. Don't start the clock there. Early. Quick start for me. Bar loaded now for Nolene. Nolene is two-time Australian champion. This is a 102 kilo opening attempt. Easy attempt. Throws it into the racks. 3 white lights. Good lift for Nolene. Alrighty, next lifter is Victor Liu. 125 kilos for Victor. That's 2 reds aside. Now the last 3 lifters, Megan, Nolene, and Victor. I mentioned this earlier. All 3 of them train out of Melbourne Uni Powerlifting Club under the tutelage of Robert Wilkes. Bar loaded for Victor. Victor himself does a bit of coaching out of Melbourne Uni Club. Sets a great example for the newer lifters at the gym. And he's out here at the Pro Show. This is a 125 squat. He went 3 bench. He went 3 out of 3 on the squats. Nice tight pause, quick press signal. And he gets 3 white lights. That's a good lift for Victor. Alrighty, next lifter, Anthony Krznar. This is 160 kilos on the bar. He'll be followed by Taggart, Jackson, Angin, and Joe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bar loaded for Anthony. Bar loaded. Yep, bar's loaded, Alana. All right, let's give Anthony a round of applause. 160 kilos. Oh, Jesus. Smooth opening attempt. 3 white lights, as you'd expect for an opening attempt. So the opening round of bench press, very much a formality. Our lifters just getting the names on the board, hitting lifts that they're very confident in, to get a feel for the platform, to get a feel for the barbell, to get a feel for the signals from the referee. You're watching the Powerlifting Australia Pro Show here at the Melbourne Fitness Show. This is 170 kilos. Bar is loaded for Taggart Duburiya. Very smooth. Referees say 3 white lights for Taggart. So, man, 170 bench at 85. That's awesome. 403 pounds now, 183 for Jackson Myles. Jackson had a great squat session. He went 3 out of 3, as did a number of the other lifters. 275 was his final squat, 5 reds. We're now starting the bench press at 183. That's huge. All right, bar loaded now, 183. Bar loaded for Jackson Myles. No? Yes, thank you. You're always hungry. Gal. All right, so Chief Spotter here, Dave Keong, giving the lift-offs to our lifters, making sure the bar gets out to them very efficiently. Big arch from Jackson. Oh, nice. Really good bench. It's a clinical display of bench press technique. 183 for Jackson Myles, 3 white lights. All right, we now got Angin Gadabu at 190 kgs, 3 reds, white, black, or white and red. We want to quickly give a shout out to our sponsors, SPD, Samtech, City Strength, for taking care of this event. For now, bar loaded, 190 kilos. You'll see the brand new Samtech bar, Samtech plates, Samtech combo rack on the platform. All right, Angin Gadabu, 190. Big bench at only 92 kilo body weight. Huge bench. Well, it's a little sticky for an opener. But he presses it out. 3 white lights. So, yeah, a little slow for an opener. Let's see what he comes up with in the next attempt. Okay, next up, the beast from New Zealand, Joseph Whittaker, 205 kilos. This is 205 kilos over the man's face and throat as an opening lift. Bar loaded for Joe. So he chooses to take no lift off, takes the bar on his own. Yeah, easy opening attempt, as you'd expect. 3 white lights for Joe Whittaker. All right, ladies and gents, I'm going to need your attention for a minute now. You thought Joe Whittaker was a beast, and that he is, but now we're loading an extra red plate on the bar for Sane Fato. This is 258 on a bench press. The man's going to lay on his back, take the bar over his face. This is 258 kilos for an opening attempt. Sane is competing as a bench-only athlete today, so no squats or deadlifts for him. He's focusing entirely on the bench press. He weighed in at 137 kilos body weight. So, huge bench relative to his body weight. Bar is loaded for Sane Fato, 258. Sane hails from Melbourne. So a local taking 258 on the bench press. I remember 4 years ago we had Matt Ballinger take the world record at the time, which was 260, here in Melbourne at the Fitness Show. And now we've got an opening attempt at 258 from Sane Fato. Oh! Blew 258 out of the water. We're going to cards. We've lost the signal here. We've lost the signal. We're going with cards. 3, 2, 1. 2 white lights. That's a good lift. Huge good lift from Sane Fato. 258. So it's a good lift, and we're going to start the second round. Alrighty, second attempt. No, hold on there, Megan. You were late earlier, now you're early. Give it a minute. Bar loaded now for Megan Reid. 88 kilos, second attempt. Ladies and gents, I need to tell you something. Sane Fato is going for the world record on the next lift, a 273. So hang out 10 minutes. In the meantime, Megan Reid, 88 kilos, second attempt. This is a huge lift for a 70 kilo female. Sorry, 67 kilo female. And we're going with cards again. 3. Cards. Marie. Yep, there we go. We got 2 white lights. That's a good lift. 3 white lights. That's a good lift. All right, we're having technical difficulties on the lights, and we're going to resort to cards for the interim. We're now loading the bar. 108 kilos. This is Nolene Kingi. Bar is loaded for Nolene Kingi, 108 kilos. I think we can go with the lights again. But it's 3 white lights. And it's 3 white lights. It's a good lift for Nolene. We're going to consult the tech table. Oh, we've got new remotes coming out. Leon's lights are amazing. They are. Okay, next lifter, Victor Liu, 132 kilos for VL. So if you look at the score sheet, it's a sea of green right now. Everybody is successful with their lifts, as you'd expect at such a high level. All these lifters are seasoned veterans. Bar loaded for Victor Liu. 7 kilo increase from the opening lift. Victor has made every lift today look like a piece of cake. And it's 3 white lights to that bench press. Good lift. All right, Anthony Krznar, 171 on the second attempt. This is an 11 kilo increase from the opening round. If I sound a little nasally, it's because I've got hay fever. I apologize. We've got 171 on the second lift. Anthony to be followed by Taggart, Jackson, and Angin. 171. That's, 2 reds, blue, 2.5, 0.5. Bar loaded for Anthony, 171. This is Anthony Krznar, 171, second attempt. Competing on 3 hours notice. Gives a thumbs up. He knows he's got this lift. I literally blinked and I missed it. It's 3 white lights. I wasn't paying attention. Alrighty, 3 lifts for Anth. 3 white lights for Anth. We've got 180 next for Taggart Duburiya. 3 reds and a 2.5. I don't get it. He's really good. All right, we've got 180 kgs. For Taggart Duburiya, 180 kilos. Bars loaded, start the clock. Yes, please, thank you. Excellent speed off the chest. Slow down at the midpoint, but it's going to be 2 white lights, so good lift. 1 red from right referee Marie Sove. Right, next lift, Jackson Myles, 193. You have to think with the way that these lifts are progressing, 183, 193 for Jackson. He's hunting a 200 kilo bench press on the next lift. But first he's got 193 on the bar. Bar is loaded for the silverback himself, Jackson Myles, 193 kilos. A really good arch by Jackson. Great control. Man, that's really clinical bench press. 3 white lights. Man, he's good. He's real good. All right, we're pushing towards the 200 kilo mark. This is Angin Gadabu, 197. Followed by Joe Whittaker, a 217. And then a sickening 600-pound bench. 600 pounds. Bar loaded for Angin. All right, 197. This is a second attempt after a strong second opener of 190. Yeah, just a little heavier there for Angin. His opening attempt wasn't super convincing, and the second attempt of 197, just a little too heavy now. Okay, 2 lifts left in the second round. This is Joseph Whittaker. Joe competed only 12 weeks ago at Shanghai at the Pacific Invitational. A smooth criminal. Okay, this is 217 kilos. So a 12 kilo increase from the opening round. Bar loaded for Joseph Whittaker. Excellent bar speed by Joseph, 217. 3 white lights. All right, we're going to load the bar at 273. This is 602 pounds for Terry St. Fato. Ladies and gents, this is going to be a World Powerlifting world record attempt. 273 kilos. Over 600 pounds. He was successful in the opening round with 258. Now, this is a big increase, 15 kilos. He's going to need to really have a go at this. Lots of speed on the way down. Quick pause and go for it on the press. 273. World record, ladies and gents. Terry St. Fato, he's a local to Melbourne. So let's give him some energy as he comes out here. He's coming out here for one thing and one thing only. That's this bench press. Bar loaded for St. Fato. World record, 273. 273 kilos. Come on. Let's go, St. Come on. Come on, Terry. Okay, the lifter's been told to replace the bar into the rack because he wasn't in the correct starting position. Terry, you've got 30 seconds. DK, you can tell him he's got 30 seconds. The clock doesn't stop. The clock's going to keep running. Continue the clock. Okay, you've got 20 seconds. Take your time. Shake your arms out. 15 seconds. No, he's calling it there. He's not going to be able to do it without short notice. Okay, give him a round of applause. Had a bit of trouble getting into the right starting position. It is a huge amount of weight there, so it's going to be a no lift. We're going to need signals from the referees. John, signals on the lights. Oh, no. Oh, don't worry. That's fine. It's fine. It's working. All right, we're going to start round 3. huge amount of weight there. It's hard to stabilize that weight over your face, understandably. All right, Megan Reid now, 90 kgs to 198 pounds at only 67 kilos body weight. Third round of bench press. Bar loaded for Megan. Yeah, smooth third attempt. 90 kilos, good lift. 3 white lights for Megan Reid. So great day for her. She's on a 250 kilo subtotal and 6 out of 6. All right, next lifter will be Nolene. 114 kilo body weight. 114 kilo bench press, sorry. At 100 kilos body weight. Bar is loaded for Nolene. Bar loaded. And a little too heavy for Nolene. It's going to be a no lift at a 114, unfortunately. No lift, no lift. All right, next lifter, Victor Liu. He's been having a great day out on the platform, making all these lifts. All right, Victor Liu, bar loaded, 135. This is a 3 kilo increase on the second round bench. Nice tight pause. Oh, he just doesn't have it, unfortunately, there. It's a no lift at 135 for Vic. He dances off the platform. His back is cramping, I think. His erector's just not having it. He'll be right. So 132 bench for Vic. Okay, now we've got 180 kilos. Wow. Anthony Krznar, 180. The 3-hour machine. No time, no problems. Bars loaded for Anth. The 3-hour peak. Let's go, Anth. It's incredible stuff. 180 kilos. Oh, nice attempt. That is a great bench press by Anth. And it's going to be a good lift. Yes, it is. 3 white lights. Fabulous, fabulous work. Okay, we've got 4 lifts left, including the world record attempt from Sane Fato, or Insane, as we call him. Used to smoke this song in Guitar Hero. Bar is loaded for Taggart. Guitar Hero Classic. Bar's loaded. Bar's loaded. Come on. We've got 4 lifters left in the bench press. Taggart Duburiya, 183. Replace the bar, spotters. Replace the bar. Back in the rack. Okay, the clock's going to keep running. You've still got 15 seconds, Taggart. Ladies and gents, give him a round of applause. You've got to retake this weight. Come on. Let's go, bro. You got this. Hold it. No, just a little heavy there, especially with a double lift off. So the lifter's not going to get the start signal until the lifter is in the correct starting position. We've got a couple of prerequisites to get the start signal from the chief referee, including flat feet, head on the bench, elbows straight, hips on the bench. So if these prerequisites aren't met, they're not going to get the start call. Instead, they're going to be told to replace the bar to the rack, explain why they're not getting the start signal, and with the clock still running, they're allowed to keep going and take that attempt again. So you saw that earlier in Insane Fato's bench, bar loaded now for Jackson Myles, and the same thing happened there for Taggart. All right, 5 out of 5 so far for Jackson. This is 200 kilos. This is a personal best. And it doesn't matter what level lifter you are. When you hit a nice round number like a 200 kilo lift, it's a really big milestone in anyone's career. So let's give Jackson a round of applause. He wants a 200 kg bench tonight. Let's give it to him. Come on. Let's go, Jax. You're about to watch a tutorial in bench press technique. Look at this. Really tight setup, big arch. Great control. Pushes back, pushes back, pushes back. Just a little heavy, unfortunately. It's going to be a no lift. Very close to that 200 mark. All right, we need 4 reds on the bar. The national anthem again. Man, these guys love the nation. Do you even know the national anthem? Bar is loaded, 225. This is it. No, bar is not loaded. Let's stop the clock. Stop the clock, restart it. Got an error.
You jinxed Jackson.
Yeah.
Bench press tutorial, next minute.
Bar loaded, 225. Everyone's a world champion. 225 for Joe Whittaker. 3rd attempt. So petty. Fucking hate bodybuilding, man. It's so shit. It's a huge bench press. 225. Nearly 500 pounds. It's got it. Just a little heavy. So what started out as a sea of green has turned into a bloodbath in the 3rd round. All reds on the board. Only 2 lifters to get their 3rd attempts. The token lifter, Anthony Krznar, and Megan Reed on 90 kilos. Okay, folks, last bench press of the evening is sane, or should we say insane, Fato. 273. Insane in the membrane, 273, Sane Fato. This is a world record attempt, ladies and gents. World record, 602 pounds. 273. We've got Australia's best spotter on the platform. Giving the bar to him. Bar's loaded from Chief Referee John Tress. Sane Fato, world record bench press. Absolute phenomenal weights we've got here on the platform. Come on, Sane. We all want to see him make this lift. Replace the bar. Put the bar back in the rack. Dave, tell him he's got 30 seconds. So he's got some time. He needs to shake his arms out. Take a couple of breaths. Settle himself. Compose himself. You've still got 18, 17, 16 seconds. Come on, Stain. Let's go. You got this. So we need to see his feet flat on the floor. Let's go. He just can't get the start position right, unfortunately. It's going to be a no lift. He's timed out there. And that's going to be a no lift. We're going to start a 20-minute timer into the bench press. We've got the coach appealing, pleading with the jury who laugh in his face. And it's a no lift, unfortunately. Give him a round of applause as he steps off the platform. He really had a crack there. It's just a lot of weight, ladies and gents. Hard to get you in the right start position. Elbows straight. Feet flat. Okay, 20-minute break. We're going to have some food, some drink. And we're going to be back for the best lift, the deadlift, in 20 minutes. My Sharona. My Corona. Lifting will get underway in only 1 minute's time. We need our referees in position, please. So we're calling on Chief Referee John Tran, Side Referee Marie Soph, and Side Referee Katrina Evans. Please get into position. Our tech table in position, technical controller Chris White is ready to go. Our first lifter, Megan Reid, is in the dugout. She's sitting there. She's done all her warm-ups. So too will be our lifters to follow, including Nolene Kingi. Oops, sorry. Can we put that weight on the ground? Take it off the... yeah, you can put it on the ground. Alrighty, we're about to get underway with the deadlifts. First lifter, Megan Reid, 172, followed by Nolene Kingi. And the bar is loaded now for Megan Reid, opening deadlift of 172 kilos. What? And easy opening lift, 3 white lights. Okay, next lifter, Nolene Kingi at 200 kilos, to be followed by Angin, Victor, and Taggart. So opening round of deadlifts, often a formality. Just getting our first lifts on the board. Very conservative lifts. Often not overly challenging, but just enough to test the waters, find out what the platform feels like, and set yourselves up for a good day's lifting. Nolene's opener, 200 kilo. Bars loaded for Nolene. Smooth and white lights, good lift. Okay, Angin Gadabu, 250 kilos in the 94 class, to be followed by Victor, Taggart, and Jackson. Bar loaded now for Angin, bar loaded. 8 o'clock, man. 250 kg opening attempt for Angin Gadabu. Nice, easy attempt. White lights. Good lift. As he laughs off the platform. Okay, 254. This is Victor Lou's 254. Another day, another Australian anthem, apparently. 254 for Victor Lou. Bar loaded for Victor. He's 5 out of 6, had a great squat session. 2 benches, dropped 3 kilos on the bench. And he's out here now for his opening deadlift of 254 kilos. Oh, it's fitting that he's in the Australian soft suit as the Australian anthem plays across the room. 254, 3 white lights. Okay, next bar load is 270 for Taggart Duburiya. Bar loaded for Taggart, 270 kilos. Bars loaded. In the 85 kilo class, this is 270. Oh, that's a really strong lift. And the referees like it. It's white lights for Taggart's opening deadlift of 270. We're now loading the bar at 290 kilos. This is for Jackson. Jackson's also having a great day on the platform. All right, this is an opening lift of 290. Bar loaded for Jackson. Easy. Yeah, it was. All right, it's a good lift. 290. Same weight on the bar, same weight. So easy opening attempt for Jackson. Curious to find out what he goes to next. I'm tipping we're going to see 310 on the bar. Yeah, it's 310 it looks like. Bar loaded for now. Anthony Krznar's 290. Oh, that was really easy. Yeah, good lift. All right, we're going to 330 kilos now. This is 5 reds and a blue. And the last lifter to round out the group is Joseph Whittaker, 330 kilos. 310, 320, 330. So everyone's successful so far in the opening round, as you'd expect with an opening deadlift. Bar loaded for Joe. Often the deadlift has... Oz record lift or total? Oz record total or...
All right, gentlemen.
Okay.
Your favourite front pose and strike. Masculinity. Masculinity pose. All right.
330 just like that for Joe Whittaker. And yeah, it's a good lift. All right, we're bringing the bar down now. This is for Megan Reed. $180 kilos for Megan. She made a good lift at 172 and now going to 180. Although she's lifting the 72 class, she only weighed in at 67.5 kilos. All right, bar loaded now, 180 kilos. 180 for Megan Reed in the 72 class. Yeah, nice lift for Megan. And yeah, good lift. Okay. Next bar load, 210. Nolene Kingi. This is 210 kilos by Nolene. So 210 kilos by the young lady will be a new Australian record deadlift. And to top it off, it'll be a new Australian record in the total with this lift. So bar loaded, put your hands together for Nolene out of Melbourne Uni Gym. Australian record in the deadlift and Australian record in the total. Oh, yeah. That was really good. 3 white lights, Nolene. Good lift. And she pats Robert on the chest and says the number that she wants. This is 220. She's been wanting 220 for a long time, and Robert's going to write 219. No, it's 220. All right, Angin Gadabu, 260 is the next bar load. Angin, 260 kilos, made 250 in the opening attempt. Looked pretty straightforward, bar loaded. Following Angin will be 600 pounds, Victor Liu, Taggart Duburiya, Jackson Myles, and Anthony Krznar. Let's give Angin a round of applause. This is 260 kilo. Oh, just unfortunately, it's a no lift, of course. Couldn't hold on to that one. All right, we're going to change the bar. This is 272 for Victor Liu. 599.7 pounds. Victor Liu, 272 kilos. Bar is loaded for Victor. Great lift. 3 white lights. All right, we're going to load the bar now to 284. This is Taggart Duburiya. Okay, 284 kilos is the next load. Bar is loaded. Oh, no. Not yet. Sorry. We're going to brush the bar down, start the clock again. So Taggart was a successful lift at 270. All right, put your heads together for him. This is the bar loaded is 284 for Taggart. 200 kilos over his body weight. Oh, just couldn't hold on to the bar all the way through. It's going to be a no lift, but he's got another attempt at that. So the two Naruans are the ones that missed in the second round of deadlifts, just on grip so far. Surprising, as the Samtec bar is exceptionally sharp and good for grip. Samtec Life. Okay, Jackson Myles, 310 kilos. This will be a 2.5 kilo personal best. Jackson's best lift ever is 307.5, so he's going for his personal record, so to speak, on the second round. And when you're hitting PBs on the second round of deadlifts, you know you're doing things right, especially at this level. Bar loaded for Jackson Myles, 310 kilos. Really nice attempt. And it's going to be a good lift. Yeah, he's rewarded with white lights. So good lift for Jackson at 310. We're now going to 320 for Anthony Krznar. The 3-hour peak is coming together. This is a 320 kilo deadlift at only 115 kilos body weight. So huge deadlifting about to go down. Bar is loaded for Anth. Let's go. Let's give him a round of applause. Come on, Anth. Really great attempt. He's happy. That's 320. And it's crazy to think that Anthony can total 800 kilos on 3 hours' notice. But speaking about totals, Joe Whittaker is already on 917. We're now going to 340 kilos. So again, we've run out of reds, but we've loaded this bar to 340 with a blue and a green and a 2.5. Bars loaded now for Joe Whittaker. 340 kilos on the floor. Let's go, Joe. Come on. All the way, Joe. Oh, yeah. That was a really good fight there. And it's 3 white lights. Good lifting. All right, so another good round of deadlifts. Everyone but 2 to be successful with their deads. And we're into the home straight, the last round of lifts. Third attempt deadlifts, always the hardest. These lifters have been lifting here for 3 hours now. 2 hours. Alrighty, Megan Reid, 184 kilos. Big lift coming up. She's had a great day lifting. 8 out of 8 so far. Bar is loaded. She's going for a 9 out of 9 day. Let's go. Come on. Let's give her a round of applause. Last deadlift for Megan Reid. Come on. Easy. And it's a good lift. 3 white lights. All right, ladies and gents, this is 220 kilos. This will be a new Australian record in the deadlift, as well as a new Australian record in the total at the 100 kilo class. Now, while Nolene's got her headphones in, I'm going to say I've seen her fail this lift maybe 2 or 3 times already. This is a lift that she's been wanting to make for well over a year and a half, I'm going to say. And tonight could be the night that she finally makes her 220 kilo deadlift. Bar is loaded. Put your hands together to get her over the line. Let's go, Nolene. 220 deadlift. Come on. This is the lift she wants. This is a new Australian record. Let's go, Nolene. Come on. All the way through. I think she's done it. 3 white lines! Very wise of Robert to run away. She's finally made the 220 deadlift. Australian record total, Australian record deadlift. Great day lifting by Nolene. 8 out of 9 lifts. 441 Wilks. Okay, next bar load now. We've got 265. The excitement continues. Bar is loaded for Angin Gadabu. Now, Angin missed 260, and he's going up. 265. He wants more. Put your hands together for him. Got it. Yeah. 260 was was a little too much, but he makes 265 no problem. Amazing. Alrighty, Victor Liu. We've got 280 kilos on the bar. Bar loaded for Victor. Nope, no bar loaded, no bar loaded. We're brushing the bar. Reset the clock, stop the clock. Okay, while we're brushing the bar, we've got Victor Liu followed by Taggart, Jackson, Anthony, Joe. We've got 5 lifts left, folks. 5 lifts left in the 2019 Melbourne Pro Show. Some of Australia's top lifters here. Bar is loaded now for Vic. Come on, Victor. Just couldn't hold on to it. His hands opened up as soon as he exerted on the bar. I know the feel. I know the feel. 284 now for Taggart Duburiya. This will be a 3rd attempt at a weight that he's missed in the 2nd round. 284 proved too heavy for Taggart, but he's going to take the weight again. No, it's 5 reds and a black and a little blue. Baffled is the spotters. It's been a long evening for him. Confusion all round. Bar loaded for Taggart. 4 lifts to go. Put your hands together for him. Let's see if he can follow the lead of his countryman and come back and make a missed lift. A made lift. Oh, and he painstakingly close. Yeah, round of applause. Very good lifting by Taggart. He still finishes with a 705 kilo total. 467 Wilks points. Okay, ladies and gents, we've got 3 lifts left. First off, Jackson Myles, who's taken on 6 plates. Oh, 5 plates and a blue and a 5. Because we've run out of reds. So Jackson Myles, 325 kilos, 3rd attempt deadlift. He had a 5 plate. Holy moly. News just in, this is a world record in the junior 105 kilo class. And this will count as an official record because we've got international level referees. So put your hands together as he comes out here. Bar is loaded for a world record in the junior 105. Under 23 years of age, Jackson Myles put together almost a perfect day's lifting. And he's going to finish it with a world record in the deadlift. Come on! Composes himself. Tight grip on the bar. Let's go, Jackson, on! Keep fighting it! Oh, a little too heavy. But give him a round of applause anyway. Great day's lifting. We've got 2 lifts left. First on the platform in our last, or penultimate lifter. Anthony Krznar, 340 kilos. If I'm not mistaken, will be a personal best in competition. Imagine being told you've got 3 hours before you've got to compete and you've got to deadlift a personal best. And that's what he's about to do. He's got 340 kilos on the bar. He only weighed 115. We've got 2 more minutes of lifting to go. We've got 2 more lifters. This is 750 pounds in the old units. 340 kilos. Anthony Krznar of Apex Strength. Bar is loaded. Put your hands together for Anthony. Come on. Let's go, Ant. Holy moly. 3 white lights. It's a good lift for Anthony. I do, man. I'm going to sleep. Wow, we were on to the last lift. Okay, that's right, and a 2.5, 2.5. You need a 2.5. This red one, and a white, and a little white one. So just double check it's the same both sides. 3 reds, blue, yellow, 2.5, and 0.5 is 351. We're going to ask to clean the bar. Ladies and gents, this is the last lift of the Pro Show. In a minute's time, this evening's going to come to an end, and what a way to finish will it be if Joseph Whittaker manages to deadlift for us 351 kilos. From New Zealand, 774 pounds. An 11 kilo increase from his successful second attempt of 340 kilos. We've got 5 reds, blue, yellow, 2.5. That is 343, 51. Bar loaded for Joe Whittaker of New Zealand. Last lift of the day. Huge lift, 351.
Come on, Joe. Go. Come on, go. Go for it. Come on, quick. Quick, come on. Go.
And a round of applause for our lifters today. How about a big round of applause for all of our lifters today? What a great display of strength and powerlifting this evening was. That was the 2019 Melbourne Pro Show. Here at the Melbourne Fitness Expo, we want to thank our spotters, our referees, our tech tables, all the volunteers that put together this evening's lifting. So the day finishes Megan Reid as our best female lifter. We had Nolene Kingi break the Australian record in the total and deadlift. Jackson Myles go for a world record in the deadlift. We had world record bench press attempts. It was a great display. So thank you very much for taking part and spectating this evening's session. We're going to be back here tomorrow at 10 a.m. for the Melbourne Open. And if I can just make a quick announcement for all the lifters, athletes, we want a photo, a professional photo. Rob wants a photo, so can we have